So it is the last day of Pet Week. We brought one of the best pet vets around to answer your questions.
He's part of the Vet Surge team, a locally owned surgical specialty hospital. So here he is, going into surgery, preparing to do a joint repair on one of his canine patients.
Wow, look at you go, doctor.
Welcome, Dr. Campbell. Good to have you here.
Fantastic.
Scrubbing up.
Oh, it's beautiful to be here, and it's it's Friday. We get to talk about pets. I mean, it's like it's a win-win.
It's a win-win for you.
Yes.
Minus the 2-hour drive.
Yeah, exactly.
No
coming down from Ventura, it's tough, but it's worth it to be here.
Yeah. So we had a lot of our viewers weigh in and ask us what their questions were all week long since we've been here in Pet Week.
I love viewer questions.
And here's what some of them are asking us.
Perfect.
Let's just fire it off right here.
Wait, first of all, this is Bob's dog, Kuma.
Look at Kuma.
This is Kuma de Castro.
Look
and Kuma de Castro leads a very luxurious life.
I mean, it says it all by the tail, right?
Yes.
If you just see the tail, you know luxury.
Which will lead to our first question here, because I do brush his teeth often.
You do?
I do. It's probably rare for people to do this.
Right.
But one of our viewers does ask, does brushing your dog's teeth help them live longer? And if so, how often should I do it?
Well, first I want to applaud you for the fact that you brush your dog's teeth every day.
Thank you very much, Dr.
Most people, most pet parents are like, brushing my dog's teeth? You want me to do what exactly? But I got to be honest with you, dental disease is probably the most underdiagnosed condition in pets, because how often are we actually lifting up their lips? And so you got to think about it to yourself. What would my teeth look like if I didn't brush my teeth for 7 months or 7 years? They would look bad, right?
Yeah.
So I think brushing your dog's teeth every day is vitally important, and that is the single most important thing to do for proper dental care.
Once or twice a day?
Try to do it at least once a day, and remember, it's about the mechanical action of the brush against the tooth. It's not necessarily about what you put on the toothbrush. You could even use, I wouldn't do this, but use Cheese Whiz. But because that's the idea, is the mechanical action, and find a toothpaste that your dog likes that's veterinary approved.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
My dog Serene eats her own feces. Does this mean she's lacking something in her diet? Is this normal? What can I do?
Sure. Listen, on the top 3 bad habits that pets have, this has to be ranked number 1. People just don't like it, and it's tough because, remember, it's from an evolutionary standpoint, it comes from when they're younger. Mom will clean up her puppies, and she'll also stimulate them to go to the bathroom. So I will say this, the top 3 reasons that we will see is behavioral, right? They're stressed or bored, sometimes nutrition, and then, of course, medical reasons. So if you are concerned about this and you're seeing this bad habit, number 1, visit your vet. Number 2, there's all kinds of home remedies, canned spinach, pineapple, meat tenderizer, but before you do that, talk to your veterinarian, because sometimes these can be unpredictable. And then, of course, this sounds elementary, but clean up after your pet as soon as they go.
Right.
Keep them on a harness or a leash so that they don't do that.
That's smart. All right, just a little bit of time here. I hear people put their pets on Prozac.
Sure.
Is this fur real, and is it really necessary?
Oh, listen, I had a Belgian Malinois who saw their human from a floor above, and they had separation anxiety, jumped through the plate glass window, and actually cut some of their tendons. So medications like Prozac and things like that are not a quick fix, but they can certainly help a lot of pets who have severe anxieties, and so always use them in conjunction with a veterinarian. Don't just give your dog your friend's Prozac.
Or yours.
Or yours, yes, that's important.
Do we have one more time for one more question? Okay, so Cat Zucchini has vet anxiety. How do I prepare this scaredy cat for a visit to the vet?
Oh, man.
This is common. I see animals getting really nervous going to the vet, including my own.
Oh, most definitely. And there's more cat parents out there than there's dog parents. So there's millions of people listening right now who are saying, listen, my cat gets super stressed. Most important thing, keep the carrier in the house assembled, because a lot of people will start to put it together, the cat will head for the hills. If every time you were ready to travel, you were going to a doctor, you wouldn't want to go outside either. So keep the carrier inside and use a lot of positive encouragement. Little blankets, treats, they go a long way.
Okay.
Yeah, certainly.
Just like people.
Just like people, yeah. Treats, I'm happy.
Dr. Courtney Campbell, thank you so much.
Excellent.
Great information.
It's wonderful being here.
All right, so if you want to hear more from Dr. Campbell, check out his podcast, The Dr. Courtney Show, on Pet Life Radio. Safe travels back.
Thank you so much.
Santa Barbara.
Thank you.
Thanks for the info. We appreciate it, Doctor.
All right, we'll be right back.